Hello, spin enthusiasts. I'm here with Carlos on this side of me.
Hi.
Hi there. How are you, Carlos?
Oh my God, I'm so happy, and I can't wait to be in the interview with you because it's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so entertaining, and thank you for hearing your interview. I'm so happy. Estoy muy
Ever
happy.
the showman. I love it. I feel like when was the last time we actually got to talk and do something like this? It's been like a year. Has it been that long?
Yeah, kind of like a year. Like I
Almost,
remember
yeah.
when all the pandemic started. I remember when I do like interview with people. So yeah, I think that was like a year.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so amazing. Well, and I need to say congratulations to you because didn't you wind up with first place at the CGN?
Yes, oh my God.
Congratulations, that was amazing.
Thank you so much. That was like when I told to the members of my team, like Puerto Rico Royalty, because I'm the director of Puerto Rico Royalty. If you know,
Right?
don't know, I am the director of Puerto Rico Royalty. When I told them, hey, I saw like this competition in Netherlands, I want to go over there and perform it just to have the experience because it's something new for us. And they say,
Right.
okay, let's go. We're just gonna do it. Let's try it. And say, are you ready? Yeah, let's go. So we submit our video. Like we only expect to receive like the experience and the opportunity to be there, not only the places. That the most important thing for us that was the experience. So when I saw the scores coming and the judges talking about the comments, I was very surprised. They're like, what? And when they say you won first place, I said, oh my God. Like that was, I never seen it coming something like that in my whole life because we once
Oh,
only
your
just,
show was so good though.
I know, that was like a breathtaking because that was my first experience in Netherlands and my first time performance over there, like on virtual. Like that was so amazing. And I saw your performance too. Like your kiddos did an amazing job too. Congratulations to
Well,
you.
thank
They
you.
did a great job over there.
Thank you. Yes, we had a great time of it. So, okay, so you're the director of Puerto Rico Royalty. So I basically I want this to be all. Oh, yes, you have your lovely crown.
Yeah,
How
I
do you
have
say in Spanish? Corona.
Corona. Yeah, like
Corona.
coronavirus, like coronavirus, but just Corona.
Of course, of course. So tell me about your background. So our viewers, they want to know, like, how did you get to the point where you are? Like, where did you start color guard? Let's start there.
Oh my God. When I started color guard, I was 13 years old. I have 13 years old. I started doing crazy things with a broom outside of my home because I love marching bands so much. Like I am a musician. If you don't know, I am a musician. I'm studying music education. In 2 weeks, it's gonna be my graduation for college. So, yeah, I started color guard when I have 13 years old. When I saw the Macy's parade, the Macy's Thanksgiving parade on TV, and the Roses parade, that was like a huge inspiration for me, like to do color guard and marching bands. And I tried to imitate the movement with the broom outside of my home, and this is how I started again in 13 years old.
So was color guard like is color guard popular in Puerto Rico with marching bands?
It's very popular right now, but with the coronavirus, like everyone like stop everything what they doing outside, like
Yeah.
performing arts. But color guards and marching band, they're very popular in Puerto Rico. Like we have parades in December, we have concerts, we have competitions, like we have different stuff around the island. So the marching band like their performance and making presentations, and you can see the color guards performance over there, like very dancing salsa, dancing merengue, and this very tropical. Like in Puerto Rico, the color guard is very different from other country. Like they implement all the cultures in their movements, like the music, the technique, and all the things around. So it's very like funny and very performance. Like you can see the kids enjoying the performance out there. Like it's amazing.
That's it's so awesome. I love it. I love that it's spread so much that it's like all over Puerto Rico and everything like that. So So what made you first want to go and like spin a broom and like where did
Oh,
you start to learn what you knew how to do?
well, you was the first person what I saw on YouTube doing color guard because my first thing to do was going on YouTube because if we have something to learn, we're going to YouTube, right? So
Of
when I
course.
saw color guard in TV, and I said, "Oh my God, I need to learn about this." So when I go to YouTube, I saw all your channels, and I said, "Oh my God, this girl is so good!" And I tried to do the things what you're doing because my English for that time that was very bad, like so bad. I have 13 years old. My English that was so bad for that time. So when I start viewing your videos on YouTube, I was trying to do the same thing, like tossing the technique and going around in the island, see the marching dance and the color guard. I always have something inside of me, like saying, Carlos, you need to do this. Like when I saw the flag and I saw the dancing people doing the movement with the flag, they're keeping me inspiring to do stuff in my home. But at the same time, I was scared because I was a musician inside the marching band, and the band director don't want the musicians doing color guard stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I started doing color guard by myself in my home without a flag when I have 13 years old. So I started doing stuff with a broom. Um, and I stopped like when I have 15 years old because I have through like bullying stuff, like schooling, bullying, and all stuff. So I have a mental
Yeah.
breakdown. So when I get back to college, that was when I have 18 years old. So
So you had
when
a big break in there.
yeah, I have a big break, like a big break bullying.
Yeah.
So when I start again college was when I have 18 years old, and for that time I had my first flag, the real flag, like the pole, the silk, and all the stuff inside. That was the first time when I do the professional flag technique. That's what I call it. So yeah.
And then so after that, what was the first color guard that you joined? When was the first time you were on a team?
Well, when I started color guard, I was a musician at the same time, the marching band in the banda of Guayanilla, Puerto Rico. I was a musician over there. In summer camps, you can switch your your stuff. Like if you are a musician in summer camp, you can try something new inside the marching
Ah,
band.
okay.
So in that moment, I say I'm going to the color guard because I love that. So when the marching band started the summer camp, I go over there. I was talking with the captain head and say, "Yeah, okay, just go try it." And when she saw me doing tossing and dancing, she said, "Oh my God, I need you in my team right now."
Yes.
And that was the moment when I say, "This is what I love." Besides music, because music is my passion. But color guard, oh my God, I really love color guard so much. So that was for 2015 when I tried color guard in summer camp for the first time. Yeah,
Okay.
2015.
That's awesome. But then you got to come to the United States.
Yes, and I want to say thank you first because all the things what I learned because you was the first one, the first person what I learned everything about color guard. Think of all of your YouTube channels, your YouTube videos, your technique and YouTube. They helped me so much to grow in my path because think of all your videos. I made my audition for DCI and I made it for 2017. I go over there and Music City, John and River Court. I pass my audition that have the necklace over here for Drew Court. And
Yes.
I marched in Music City in 2018 to 2019. I made my A shout over there. And also, I performed in the Rose Parade too.
Oh, I
And
didn't even know that.
yeah, I have a picture over here.
Oh, that's amazing. You were in the Tournament of Roses parade.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was there in 2019, the Melody of Life.
Okay.
I have over here like a proof over here. I have a Music City 2019. Oh my God.
Yes. And that's the picture from you from Music City 2019. That's the one I put in the advertisement for tonight.
Yes. And this is for 2018. So this is like my
Oh, it's
idea.
so
Like
good.
when people asking me about, do you have picture about like what you do in college over there? Because in Puerto Rico, if you are doing college outside of Puerto Rico, there's something important to the people, and they're like such inspiring to them. Like somebody going out there, Puerto Rico, and learning something new and bringing back to the island is something is very important to them. Like to learn from these people or this person who go outside of Puerto Rico and learning technique and bringing back to the island. So that was one of the reasons when I go to the DCI and learn some stuff over there because I want to bring back all the knowledge what I learned over there and bring a little bit of them over here and make a little spicy in Puerto Rico. You know, like the season.
Yes, yes. So and then you did that. So you brought all of your knowledge from learning at Music City and you brought it back to Puerto Rico. When did you start the Puerto Rico Royalty Guard?
Oh my God. When I did the Puerto Rico royalty, before that, I did a color guard clinic because I need to
Oh, okay.
like recollect money to go to the DCI. So when I did the clinic, like I never expect to see all the people when I send them the invitation to go to my clinic. And when I started the clinic, like open the doors in the gym and all the stuff. And when I opened the gym, like at the end, and I saw all the people coming in buses, in the cars, and coming, hey, we're in the clinic. I said, oh my God. Like, that was my first expression. Like, my God, I did a thing in Puerto Rico. That's the first time when I said, oh my God. So in my mind, something is like crossing ideas, like a brainstorm in the same time, because I saw a lot of people over there in my clinic. I say, why I don't make a color guard team in Puerto Rico? Because this is only a clinic, and the people when I end the clinic, they are so happy because they learn a lot of things in the clinic. They are like so impressed, and I say, I'm going to do a team over here because we don't have a winter guard team in Puerto Rico. In Puerto Rico, we don't have WGI group.
Right.
We don't have independent growth. We don't have anything like that. We only have marching bands, college bands, and color guard in the college. So that's the only thing what we have in Puerto Rico for the marching arts. So I started creating some stuff because we need to see more of the marching arts in here in Puerto Rico. So I decided to create my own winter guard because we don't have a winter guard here. So I said, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do an independent A growth over here because I want to do something new. So when I made the process, I talked with my close friend to make the Puerto Rico royalty, and I told them my idea. They react so happy. Oh my God, yes, go do it, do it, do it, do it. I said, okay, let's go. So when I come back from DCI in 2019 after my age out in September, I did the first auditions for the Puerto Rico royalty, and I was so impressed because for the clinic what I did in May before I leave for my age out, the 25% of the people inside of the clinic, they go to my audition. And I was very happy because I have a lot of people in the audition because they want to do history in Puerto Rico and they want to do something new.
Right. Right.
So that's the first thing what I did in Puerto Rico, my team September 2019. And right now, this is our second anniversary in September 2021. I'm so
That's
excited.
amazing. That
Yeah.
is. It is exciting. That's incredible that you were able to, especially you said it was 25%. 25% of the people who came to your clinic also came in audition. But that's a huge number. I don't even think I've ever had more than maybe 10% from clinics and camps come and
Like
audition for the team.
I don't like you. Like I have the 25%, but when January comes, 2020, we having to like very hard process in Puerto Rico because we have earthquakes, and after the earthquakes, we have the coronavirus. So
Yeah.
when the earthquakes passes over here, because all the rehearsal and all the meeting was in the southwest of Puerto Rico, and the earthquake, the epicenter for all the earthquakes was in the southwest of Puerto Rico.
Uh,
So when all that happened, the 25% what I have in my team, I only have right now like the 3 or 2% what the people say
yeah.
because
Yeah.
a lot of members. they lose their homes for the earthquakes. They leave the island for a better future. So, but we never survive. We never quit. We never give it up. So we learn for the experience and we keep forward.
Yeah, that's honestly like those are going to be your most dedicated members too. Those ones that keep coming back and doing
Yeah,
this with you. Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's so what's your plan now? So you had a really successful virtual season with Puerto Rico. What's your
Oh,
plan moving forward with them
like
for next year?
have, we have a lot of plans. Like we want to do like a lot of new things. Like outside of Puerto Rico, we want to visit other countries to represent our island. Like we want to perform in the parade of Thanksgiving or something like that because we want to do a lot of things like bigger and bigger, and we want to perform in person on WGI for
Yeah.
2022. So that's our main goal for now is to perform in WGI 2022. Also, nobody's know this, but I'm going to say it because it's a surprise. Our Puerto Rico royalty, we are going to have right now our second group. We're going to have a world class group.
What?
Yes, we're going to
That's amazing.
like I have people coming and say, "Can I be in your group because I want to learn choreograph and I want to do something new?" And they don't have the age to be in the independent group.
Right.
So I say, I have a lot of people call me and say, "Can I go? Can I be in your group? I want to be there so bad." And I say, I'm gonna think about it. And I say, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So we are going to do our world class winter guard.
That's
That's
amazing.
that's our first goal for this year to perform together like a world class and independent too. So crossing finger for this new year because we have a lot of plans inside coming. And I hope Corona please go Corona, please go.
Yes. Yes, get that corona out of here. Let's do some in-person performing. Oh
Yeah,
man.
I want so bad. Like, I want to perform in parades so bad in here in Puerto Rico because the parades in Puerto Rico they are so fun. They have a lot of people dancing around. Like, it's so joyful to be in a parade in Puerto Rico, and I want so bad to be in a parade right now.
Yes. Well, parades are honestly one of my favorite parts of color guard. I know there's a
Yeah,
lot of people who won't agree with me necessarily, but I love parades so much.
like I have people like Carlos, when we're going to have a parade? And I say, well, when all the corona's over, I think we'll have a parade in Christmas. So crossing finger for that because I want a Christmas parade.
Yes, yes. Let's get that Christmas parade going.
So that's the main goal for this year, like having our world class group over here and performing in the 2022 WDI. And also, if we have more money, like if we have activities are going around, maybe we can
Yeah.
go to Netherlands next year too.
Oh man, that
But
would be a crazy trip.
yeah, that was a bit of crazy, tip, but it's in the box. It's in the box. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
That's what we keep saying about WGI. Like we'll see what happens. We'll see if we make it.
So I
That's
have
so
one.
awesome.
Like we are talking right now about WGI. I have
Yes.
something over here.
What do you have here?
It's the virtual season
Oh,
play.
yay!
Yeah, from both over.
Finalist independent A class. And again, congratulations. That's so amazing. Your first year out and you make
Yeah,
finals at WGI. I love it.
I have this.
Oh, yay! Yes, I love patches so much.
Yeah, we ordered like 10 patches for all the members who perform over there, so they can have something they can remember all their life beside the show, video show, of course.
Right.
Yeah, but this season was so special for us. Like if I told you, that was so special and special for me because I was the director and seeing all the people growing for the first time. You saw them being the flag in the gym, and when you saw it in the end of the season, it's something like I can explain all the feelings what I have when I saw that person growing so much in the season. Like it's the best feeling in the world. Like if you are a director or instructor, you know what I'm talking about. It's the best
Oh,
feeling
yeah.
in the world. It's the best. And
Oh
I
yeah,
have friends
especially when you have members who don't know anything and they learn throughout the season and they just grow so much.
in this season for WGI, I only have like 3 people. They have experience in flag, like can do tosses and 45 and all that stuff. The rest of the team, they never take a flag and never do a toss. And when you see the video, like you see, oh my god, who is that person? Is some oh my god, I can't explain. It's something like you can explain the emotion what you have in that moment.
Well, that's amazing. It's a testament to having a very good instructor in you.
Yeah, and thanks for that book because the book tell me about that.
Yes. So you helped out with a little project. In fact, I would say you spearheaded this portion of the project yourself here because
Yeah,
for anyone who doesn't know, I wrote a book and Carlos was wonderful and translated the entire thing into Spanish. And
yes.
so tell me about this. So why did you decide you wanted to go ahead and do this translation?
The first thing you remember when I told you in the when we started this interview, I say thank you for all the videos you put in your video channels, YouTube channel,
Yes.
sorry. And when you told me I'm writing a book right now for spintronics, like a spin instructor manual, and I say, can I help you? Like you told me, yes, of course, you can help me. I say, you know what? The reason why I want to translate this book is because the same feeling what I have when I saw you the first time in YouTube. I know a lot of people in Latin America they love you so much because they told me every single time, especially on my team, you have a lot of fans, and I told you. So I decided to translate your book in Spanish because I know you have a lot of fans in Latin America. They love you so much, and they're using your videos to learn by themselves because they don't have a person to teach them very well about flag, about technique, and new stuff in the color guard. And they go in YouTube or Instagram and saw the videos from Jose from Panama. He also making videos for you, and you
Yes.
too. You are making videos in YouTube. So the people are going over there and saw your videos. And I have a lot of members in my team. Like when they go to my audition, and I told them where do you learn that? And they reply me, Spintronics and YouTube. And I say, oh, I got you. So they told me I can understand the English about Jackie, but I can saw the technique in their hands, like making the movement and the tossing. So they trying to imitate what you're doing because they don't understand the English. So that
Right.
was the reason. That was the reason why I say I'm going to help you because we have a lot of people outside in Latin America. They want to learn color guard like they were supposed to do, but they don't understand the English very well. Some of them, because we have people that can understand the English, but we have people who don't. So that's the reason why I say I'm going to help you because making the translation in your book, we can communicate together in Latin America, and we can use this book to teach
Yes.
the other people correctly about the technique and like moving the flag, body warm up, all the stuff. So this book is so amazing, and I showed them to my members, and they were so
Yeah.
happy. So they're going to buy it.
Excellent. And so there's a lot of stuff in here like about, how to understand different let me get that in the screen there. How to understand different planes
Yeah,
and how to um just how to understand what you need to do when you are teaching in color. And there's
and
some
how
pictures of my students, of
yeah,
course.
and the most thing what I love from this book is how do you how do you can start making choreography for your group and how you can make all the success in your group in one book. Like it's so amazing. They have a lot of stuff in here, and when you read it, it's amazing. Like you have codes, you can scan the codes over there, and you can go watch
Yes.
the videos on YouTube. That's amazing. Let me see if I got something over here, like something like
Yeah,
that. You
these
have,
codes.
yeah, they are amazing. Like you have
So
the
this
instructions
this
about the
explains in in Spanish, it explains here, and then you scan this code and you go to the video and you can watch the video.
Yeah, it's like, it's amazing. I love it. And you can saw the names of the technique, for example, like flourishes, tosses. You can saw all the names over there and the description for every single thing. And it's amazing. Like you know, the posture for every single technique is all there. All is there. You need to buy it right now.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is you can purchase, I'll put a link to where you can purchase this book in the description of the video when we're done tonight. And I will put it, if you're listening to the podcast, I will also put a link in the description of the podcast so you can go and order your book. And all of the profits from our books as of right now are going to Carlos. So
Yeah.
when you buy a book, you are helping Carlos and you're helping his team and you're helping him become a better instructor also, because all of those profits are going to his account and everything that you can get from this book. So make sure you go make those orders so that Carlos gets his profits off of this. And he honestly, for how long I took to write it, and he did such a good job of translating. I don't understand Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, but I do know Portuguese, and so I know a little bit about, you know, how the language is structured, and it looks so great, you know, and I've had other people tell me that they can understand it who understand Spanish. So Carlos, you did a wonderful job with your translation.
Thank you. Like when I told you before, like I want to help people in Latin America to be together in all the stuff. And I think this book, we can unite together and we can cross the country with a book and we can work together, all the stuff.
Yes. And they do ship to Puerto Rico because you ordered yours and you got yours in Puerto Rico. So
It only takes 2 weeks to be here in Puerto Rico, but I have it right now. And I love it so much. Just only 2 weeks
that's
to be here.
amazing.
I'm gonna say thank you for giving me the opportunity to making all the translation in Spanish, and I'm so honored to doing that because it's gonna be amazing.
Well, I appreciate all the work you put into it. I appreciate all the hard work that you've done in Latin America and everything you've done in Puerto Rico, because it's just amazing. All of these performers wouldn't have an outlet for what they want to do if it wasn't for you and everything that you've done there.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like the people when I start growing, like like an instruction here in Puerto Rico, I start receiving calls. Can you help me in my growth? Please come here. I say, of course, and coming over there. So another reason to buy the book. That's another
Yeah,
reason to buy the book.
because well, if you come in and they already know everything that's in the book, then you can teach them so much more when you come to do clinics.
Yes, that's true. Like if they're learning all the things in Spanish in the book, when I going over there, they like this, learn so fast.
Yes.
This helped me so much in my team. Like we're making the body warm up and the flag warm up with this book, like flourishes, cones, and all the stuff. Thank of that book.
Yes.
Because
Well, understanding those basics is so important.
it's so important. It's so important, especially when people are starting color guard. When you're beginning doing color guard, this is so important to learn all the technique with their name and with all the posture. It's very important.
We have a comment from Jeremy. He says, and who's going to be teaching them how to buy the right gloves and the right shoes? So for those of you who don't know, I'm also now the education director at Guard Closet. And so we're going to be doing some Guard Closet sponsored education productions. And I mean, Carlos, you're just going to have to keep translating and bringing everything into
Yeah.
Latin America as well.
Like this past 6 months, like that was so hard for me. These 6 months becoming like online and doing stuff because college right now. I have two jobs. Sorry, two jobs. I have college, and I have my grandma in the hospital. All the stuff.
Oh,
So that was very hard this last month to be online doing stuff like
right.
so for my Latino people, I'm going to say it in Spanish. So, si estás aquí en este live, viendo el live con Spintronics, quiero decirte que yo estoy trabajando con Guard Closet y Style Plus. Y si necesitas algún material, como ya sea banderas, necesitas tubo, necesitas guantes y zapatos para tu marching band o para tu color guard, recuerda escribirme por Instagram o por Facebook y con mucho gusto te voy a ayudar para que consigas todo lo que necesites para Guard Closet y Style Plus para que tu banda luzca genial. Así que me puedes contactar y que yo te voy a ayudar para que consigas todo el material que tú necesitas. I'm good.
Awesome.
Jeremy,
awesome. That's
you,
great.
Jeremy. That was for you, Jeremy. Oh, that was
just for Jeremy and just for all of our fans watching from Latin America and any Spanish speaking countries, really, anybody who's interested in color guard and wants to just break down that language barrier. I mean, this is, yeah, it's fantastic.
Well, I'm going to say this in Spanish. Again.
Okay. Okay.
Yo sé que nosotros como latinoamericanos queremos buscar los mejores productos para nuestras bandas y para nuestros color guard y pues queremos tener lo mejor de lo mejor y a veces cuando estamos en internet no podemos comunicarnos muy bien por el inglés y pues quiero ofrecer mi ayuda para que puedan comprar sus productos a través de mí con la compañía de Style Plus y Guard Closet, que aquí estoy para ayudarles porque yo sé que no es fácil tratar de buscar productos fuera de su país como color guard o marching band y aquí estoy para ayudarles. Nuevamente, cualquier cosita me escriben.
Beautiful. Bonito.
Y no se olviden de darle like a Spintronics, darle like a Spintronics en YouTube, suscríbanse en YouTube en Spintronics y en Instagram. Ok, importante. I told them like right on YouTube.
I know that one. And let's follow your it's PR Royalty Winter Guard.
Oh yeah, PR Royalty Color Guard too on Instagram.
Is it PR Royalty Color Guard?
Yeah. And Facebook, you can follow us on Facebook like Puerto Rico Royalty.
Puerto Rico Royalty. There you go. So on Instagram, it's PR Royalty Color Guard. And then on Facebook, it's Puerto Rico Royalty. I'm pretty sure I'm following both pages, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Just fine. But right now, we are looking for support for the people like social media because we want to grow all the stuff in social media. And obviously, on country, we want support for the government too. So we're going step by step, like baby step.
That's excellent. I mean, just building an audience is just such a good first step to take, though. I mean, you've already had so much success in the competitive arena. Now building that online audience is going to be excellent for you and just getting that credibility. And honestly, you're going to be able to go so far from here with this.
Oh my God, God hear you. Like, so for me, being the director for Royalty, it was the best experience what I had my whole life because I learned how to be like a very like instructor, like being a director, like being someone else, like inspiration for other people. Like I can explain how much I inspire other people coming in my group, outside of my group, in social media because I have people showing my videos on social media and they are sending me inbox to my Instagram. I love your videos so much. I love you so much. And I love you too so much. Please keep doing color guard. Color guard is so beautiful in this world. It's something like we can express ourselves in this beautiful art.
And that's such a passionate expression of it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Okay, well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Is there anything else that you want to say to just the audience at large and just make sure everybody knows to watch for Puerto Rico Royalty?
Can you say it again because my signal was like.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. So is there anything else that you want to say before we kind of wrap things up?
Can I say it in Spanish and English?
Yes, perfect. Say in Spanish.
Okay. a todos nuestros seguidores que están hoy aquí en nuestro video en vivo y que van a estar en YouTube y en Facebook, por favor, quiero que nos ayuden en nuestras páginas de Instagram y de Facebook. Búsquenos en Instagram como PR Royalty Guard y en Facebook como Puerto Rico Royalty. También tenemos TikTok, que nos pueden buscar en Puerto Rico Royalty y puedan ver nuestros videos. Es muy importante que podamos contar con su apoyo porque prontamente tenemos muchas cosas por venir en este nuevo año y que va a ser de muchas bendiciones porque estamos combatiendo todos el coronavirus y queremos que todos en Latinoamérica pues nos apoyemos como familia, y en especial si estamos aquí hoy, que nos ayuden a nuestro equipo de Puerto Rico Royalty, que necesitamos apoyo de todos ustedes para poder continuar. Si usted quiere hacer alguna donación o algún acercamiento, lo puede hacer a través de nuestras páginas de redes sociales. I'm going to say in English for the people who don't understand Spanish, so I'm going to be very quick. If you are watching right now this live stream with Pink Choice right now, we want your support for Puerto Rico Royalty. We want to grow all the social media, and we want your likes and your follows in our Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. And we would love to have your support over there because we want to grow and we want your love and support in the social media. So please go out there and follow us in the social media. And if you want to make a donation on something for equipment or money, you can contact us on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. We appreciate everything. And thank you all for all the support you gave us through all of these years.
And don't forget to order your book. I will put links in the description.
No lo olviden, compren este libro que les va a ayudar mucho. Don't forget it, please. Buy it.
Okay, Carlos, it has been awesome getting to talk to you. We definitely do not do this often enough. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much for being here, for this experience, for this opportunity. I love you so much. I love you. Thank you for everything you do. You are such inspiration for Latino community and for the United States people around the world. You are so amazing, so inspiring. Thank you for everything you do. We appreciate you so much.
Okay, well, thank you. And we'll have to do this again sometime. So thank you, Spin Through This, everybody who's been watching. And thank you guys for all your comments. And I'll see you next week. Bye.
Adios.
Adios.